Is your React app getting slower as it grows? Or maybe you're wondering how pro developers keep their apps blazing fast. Well, you're in the right place. In this React.js tutorial, I'll show you how to optimize your app's performance like a pro. We'll cover smart techniques like React.memo, useMemo, code splitting, and much more. This video is perfect for developers who've been learning React for a while and now want to build faster, cleaner, and more scalable apps. Let's get started. First, let's understand why performance optimization is important in React. React re-renders components when state or props change, but sometimes this leads to unnecessary re-renders, especially in large apps. This not only slows down the UI, but also impacts the user experience. Things like laggy scrolling, slow page load, and layout shifts can hurt your SEO and annoy your users. So, learning how to optimize React is not optional, it's essential. Let's start with React.memo. This is a higher-order component that prevents re-renders if the props haven't changed. It's great for functional components that render the same output given the same props. Here's a basic example. If title doesn't change, this component won't re-render, saving valuable CPU cycles. Next up, useMemo. It memoizes expensive calculations so they don't get recalculated on every render. Let's say you have a function that filters or maps a large array. useMemo is your friend. Here's how it works. This function will only rerun when items changes. It saves unnecessary recalculations and keeps your component lean. Now let's talk about code splitting. When your app grows, the JavaScript bundle grows too. Loading all of it at once can slow down the initial page load. The fix? Use React.lazy and suspense to load components only when needed. This way, the profile component is only loaded when it's actually needed, making your app feel faster. useCallback is another helpful tool. It prevents functions from being recreated on every render, which is super useful when passing callbacks to child components. This prevents unnecessary updates and re-renders in your child components. Sometimes, a small prop change causes a big re-render tree. Use pure components or custom comparison logic to stop wasteful renders. React.memo can even accept a custom comparator. This tells React exactly when to skip rendering. If you're dealing with large lists, consider list virtualization using libraries like React Window or React Virtualized. They render only visible items in the viewport, improving scroll performance dramatically. This approach can boost list performance even with thousands of items. Here's a quick recap of what we covered today. Use React.memo for pure components. Memoize heavy calculations with useMemo. Prevent function recreation with useCallback. Split your code with React.lazy and suspense. Virtualize large lists using React Window. Avoid unnecessary re-renders through custom checks. If you apply even a few of these techniques, your React apps will feel faster, smoother, and more professional. Want more real-world React tips and mini projects like this? Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with what you want to learn next.